Hello everyone, welcome to our channel and I hope you're doing amazing today. In this video, I will continue explaining the action tool on Procreate. This wrench icon is called action and today I'm going to explain to you how you can share your artwork, how you can use these features, and so on. In my previous video, I explained some feature of action tool, such as adding picture, edit and resize the canvas, using drawing guide to help you draw in perspective, isometric and symmetry, record and rewatch your progress, and so on. I covered all those features in my previous video, so if you haven't got a chance to watch it, you can check them here. As you can see, I'm drawing in symmetry, and I want to use this drawing to download it in different formats. I also work with different layers and adding different colors. So if you don't know how to use this, don't worry, I will cover it in my future videos. So once you're done with your drawing and you want to share it, you can come here and click on share. Here are the ways that you can share your artwork. If you click on Procreate, it will save your work inside the app, and you will have access to all your layers and information you saved. So if I want to go back and import my drawing that I just saved, I can see that I have all the layers available, so I can edit and draw on top of it. PSD is for Adobe Photoshop. Other formats that you can share your work are JPeg, PNG, PDF, and TIFF. PDF is really good if you want to print your artwork. JPeg, it exports all layers as a single one. The PNG format is for transparency, but you must hide the background as well. The last format is called TIFF, which stands for Tag Image File Format, similar to JPeg, but in better quality. If you want to export layers only, you can use the Share Layers format. As you can see, you have too many options, such as PDF, PNG files, animated GIF, animated MP4, and so on. Here, I'm exporting the layers in PDF format, and I want to save it in the download section. Now, if I want to go back and import the files that I just saved, I can see that it only saved layers as one page. It saved all the layers of a single drawing into separate pages. Now let's go and see what other option is available for saving layers. You can also export your layers as an animated GIF. You can adjust a setting and play around with it. Here you can manage how fast you want the layers to appear. If you want to export your layers in a smaller size, you can use animated MP4 instead of animated GIF. So let's jump to preferences and see what we can do with these features. This feature allows you to change it from light to dark mode. I prefer to use the lighter one. The right hand interface will move this from left to right. If you turn on the brush cursor option, it shows you the shape of the mark that you make with the brushes. I like how the Procreate set all this setting, so I'm just gonna leave it that way. The other feature is the dynamic brush scaling. This feature scales the brush as you zoom in and out, either as a 2D or 3D in canvas. As you can see, the brush size is bigger, but when I zoom in, it becomes smaller. Since in the default setting it was on, I'm just gonna leave it that way. If you want to display your canvas on a second monitor, you can use Project Canvas, but you can connect it with the AirPlay or using a cable. The Connect Legacy Stylus is for connecting a third-party stylus via Bluetooth. You can adjust the setting of the brushes using this option. The pressure sensitivity setting is helpful if you want to adjust how hard or slow you want to press your pencil to draw. And you can adjust it with this grab. So, if you pull it down, it will be so hard for you to draw and you have to press so hard. But if you pull it up, it will be much easier. And if you want to change it back to its default, you can reset from here. This option will change the natural pencil movement to more straighter or smoother shapes. So I'm just going to reset it to set it back to its default. The gesture control gives you the ability to modify the shortcuts like zooming in and out, tapping with 2 fingers to redo and undo, and other shortcuts for a variety of tools in Procreate. And here you can set the length of the delay before rapid undo activities. The selection mask visibility is useful when you use a selection feature, and it shows you which areas of canvas are masked or not selected. For example, if I want to color only inside these triangles, I can use the selection tool and select the triangle. Now it's easier for you to check which areas are selected and which areas are not. For me, the darker color is a little bit distracting, so I'm gonna change it to a little bit lighter. Now let's move to the last column of the action tool setting. You're not gonna use this setting that much, but I'm just gonna give you an overview. This option will allow you to get any latest update from Procreate. You can also check some videos that Procreate explained all its features. If you want to share your works to public, you can sign in here and upload them here. The advanced setting on the top will take you to the actual setting in your iPad. And the last option is if you want to leave any review. So here's all the features that you can use in Action Tool. I've gone through all of these options and now you can understand all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and in the next video we will go over the adjustment setting. Thank you.